Hey, folks, good. Was it Thursday? My God, what a week. Thursday afternoon, just knocked out our weekly debrief. And what an epic day, another epic day here at Topkin Options. You know what I did yesterday as the market, quote, rallied? I sold into it. I got more bearish, turned off the computer, went to the gym, and then went for a run on the beach. And it absolutely paid off. Look at this. We covered getting bearish on Lyft and Uber, up about 24 grand. This is the weekly debrief portfolio, and just absolutely epic. Yesterday, we also took a look at WYNN and MGM. So yesterday, we got into being uber bearish on WYNN and MGM. You ready for this? We're up $21,000. Why? Well, the state of Nevada reported coronavirus cases where? Vegas. It's over with. Look at WYNN and MGM right now. So MGM, this was yesterday we placed these two trades. MGM down 9%. There is no bottom underneath MGM. Look at WYNN. I'm not trading Las Vegas Sands because it doesn't have as much Macau exposure. WYNN is down 7%. In one day, $21,000 in puts on these two positions, and they're going lower. If coronavirus breaks out in Las Vegas, that city will shut down. Seattle is shutting down, folks. All right, let me back out real quick and just, like I said, epic week, man. Had a blast. I love this volatility up, down. To be clear, folks, I don't want my God, it's like I have to say this. I don't want human suffering. I don't want people dying. I don't want any of this to be going on. But if it's going on, folks, what do you want to do? Lay in the corner sucking on your thumb, or do you want to make money? Fear and greed drives the markets. And when people are being panicking and fearful, I'm going to print money, man. It's ridiculous. Idiots, some on my Facebook page, trying to talk the market higher. You're only like this because you're short the market. I'm not short the market, folks. I don't short stocks. I buy puts or I sell bear call spreads if I think something's going to go down. But you ready for this? With the click of a mouse, I can go from being never in my life is bearish to never in my life is bullish. Folks, if you don't know how options work, it ain't rocket surgery. In the blink of an eye, I am going to get bullish eventually when things clear up. The exact things that I'm doing right now, buying puts on Apple, the casino stocks, or whatever, I'm going to turn around and do the exact opposite and buy calls. So for the it's just the flu people, or you're just trying to talk this market down because you're bearish, as an options trader, folks, I make money whether the market goes up, down, or sideways. It's irrelevant to me. But as an American, I want it to go up and people to live and be fantastic, folks. I don't want this to happen because if it does get worse, and it could endanger Donald Trump's presidency, and I don't say that lightly. Why? Donald Trump for the past 2 months has been kissing Xi Jinping's ass. Xi's doing a great job handling this, and everything's fun, fantastic time. Why? Because he wanted a trade deal. The phase one, he didn't want to disrupt anything. So as this thing's gotten deeper, the president knows for a fact this was a biological weapon accidentally released by the Chinese. What happened yesterday? The Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesman came out and said, while we might have found this in China, we do not believe it came from China. We are tracing the origin. Holy shit. Message for you, Donald Trump. Xi is going to blame you. So all your ass kissing did nothing, and he's going to blame you. Iran's already doing it. You guys launched this virus. I'm telling you, coronavirus came from a lab in Canada, but two People's Liberation Army agents stole it. So they're actually maybe not lying when they say it didn't originate here. You stole it from Canada. It didn't come from America, folks. But look at this. If you're Xi Jinping, a communist dictator, and you want to stay in power, what do? You blame the boogeyman on the bigger boogeyman, the United States. So Donald Trump kissing Xi Jinping's ass for a month and a half got him this. You guys deployed this virus to hurt Chinese people. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how wars start. Oh, and by the way, have you seen Xi Jinping in the last time he was seen in public I have to go back. Let me scroll. February 18th. About 3 weeks ago was the last time he's been seen in public. Brazil up $32,000 this week on our bearish Brazil trades. Brazil, their economy was slowing before coronavirus. Now it's going to go into a free fall. I sold an at the money bear call spread on Brazil. What was it, Monday? And then we bought some puts, and the puts are just, it's down 4%. Look at this. It's kind of a double bottom. So we imploded, a little bit of a bounce, imploded. Once it breaks this 37 line, it's look out below. It's down 4% today. We're going lower. Great trades on Brazil. So here's what's funny, man. Coronavirus containment, well, this isn't funny. Unlikely. We're unlikely to be able to contain this. What? Where's my it's just the flu people? Kind of quiet, aren't they? It's in New Jersey. It's in Nevada. It's in Tennessee. New York City reports 2 more cases, a total of 4. Did you see the one guy? He's an attorney who lives out in the burbs, who goes into Grand Central, and his office is next to Grand Central. You know how many people go through there on a daily basis? Again, folks, I'm not fear-mongering here. I'm reporting what's going on. And people, when I report what's going on, take it as fear-mongering. Yep. So there you go, man. It's in Vegas, and that's not good. Banks. So earlier in the week, the Federal Reserve, I can't wait till the Fed cuts rates again. They're done, folks. I've warned you that the Fred Sanford, the big one, is going to happen when central banks, the Fed, cuts interest rates in an emergency situation like this, and it doesn't do any good. The Fed cutting interest rates does zero good. I did my mafia dinner last night down in Fort Lauderdale. Dudes, around the port of Fort Lauderdale, it's a ghost town, man. What about all these diners, the gas stations, the cleaning, so you name it, that depend on stuff? People being told to work from home. Some companies are going to figure out, you know what? Out of the 80 people that we've told to work from home, we don't need about 20 of those people. Once the lights get turned on in bad situations like this is going to be a major disruption to the economy. So the Fed cutting interest rates doesn't cure the coronavirus. And as a matter of fact, it really doesn't do anything to help small businesses. Nothing. What's the Fed going to do? So I'm a small business. I can go get a little bit of a loan better. To do what? So this is not good. But I'm telling you, I've told you about that 1,300-point rally yesterday was comical. Handful of people, I'm not going to say names, started. I got a couple texts or panics like, oh my God. I'm like, are you nuts? If you panicked, if you had some bearish positions yesterday and you panicked, you're doing it wrong. You got in those trades for the wrong reason. We might have another 1,000-point up day tomorrow. I don't know, man. These 1,000-point up days and down days are becoming kind of like normal here. And most of the smart money, who's finally getting smart again, I agree. The last thing this market needed was yesterday's quote rally. We need a bottom. We need to wash out, sell, and hit a bottom. That's going to be good. This whipsawing all over the place. I personally love it as an options trader because we're printing money like an ATM, but this doesn't help the market find a bottom here at all. So it's not good. So like I said, epic week here at Top Gun Options. I'm having a blast. Clearly, we're having a blast here at Top Gun Options. We've been trading Apple, been trading Nike. Our Vail, we sold a bear call spread and bought Vail Mountain or Vail Resorts puts. Look at this. This is Monday when we bought the puts, and here we are today. Down 10% in a week, ladies and gentlemen, and Vail's going to go lower. I don't know, man. I got to decide. My son Matthew's getting back from Norwich University tomorrow for spring break. His spring break doesn't overlap with Jack and Keely's. Susie, Keely, Jack, and I are supposed to go out to Aspen in about 3 weeks. I don't know if I want to be hopping on a Delta plane to go out and sit in a gondola with coughing people from overseas. I don't know, man. And if I cancel all this stuff, and I like going out to dinner in Aspen, I like having a bottle of wine, Camus, looking at the beautiful people and hanging out. I don't do that. That money doesn't go to them. So Vail, I'd stay short on Vail Mountain. I'd add puts here. This is an ugly chart on Vail. This was free money, folks. I hate using this type of terminology. Now the Dow's down 1,000 points. I hate using this type of terminology, but I will. This is like shooting fish in a barrel. And if you got lured into the all clear yesterday, you don't know what you're doing, okay, or why you're getting into something. And we did a great job over in the weekly debrief talking through some of that stuff. And again, not naming any names, but we'll use this as an Obama teachable moment. If you were freaking out yesterday on some of your bearish trades, you did it wrong. You did not have your trade plan out, and you didn't do step 3 correctly. What are your commit criteria? Okay. Speaking about a trade plan, we will be meeting tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern for Full Throttle session number 4. And guess what we're covering tonight? Bearish spreads. So what a timely topic to be doing a Full Throttle. If you haven't attended the previous 3, please get in here right now and watch the previous 3 so you get up to speed. Session 1, Top Gun Options Methodology and our intelligence source. This is a must. For about 20 people in the trade brief a little while ago, I can tell you haven't watched this and you're not using a trade plan based on your questions. You have got to watch session 1. Session 2 is called Basics of Options, Calls and Puts. And then, what was this? Tuesday night, we did covered calls, collars, and cash secured puts. Okay, so great Full Throttle training. This is actually still open here, folks. This you can still get a slot. Okay, our live trading services are closed. It's way too many people. We are at capacity, and I will not allow any more new members. I do not want our quality to suffer here. But if you want to attend these training sessions Tuesdays and Thursday nights for the next couple weeks, have at it, man. Go.topgunoptions.com/FT, that stands for Full Throttle, -academic. Okay? $195 for these 8 sessions, folks. I swear, man, I go and look at other places. It's like $5,000 for 10-year-old videotapes of these type of topics, and it's embarrassing that people even consider paying that amount of money. Or $495 to get access every time we do Full Throttle training going forward. We usually do these 8 sessions 4 times a year, like once a quarter. Okay, so join us tonight. If you want to learn how to do bearish spreads in this market, you're going to learn tonight. Go.topgunoptions.com/FT-academic. Okay, have a great rest of your day. Happy hunting. Make sure you hedge. God bless. I'll see many of you tonight in Full Throttle session number